Welcome back to the Origami 9-hole cup expert division, hole number 7. Here we're going to be going for a sniper rough bump. I've been dropping this one pretty consistently, and I believe I've got all the wind angle tweaks you're going to need. I would definitely recommend practicing this a couple times, get used to it, make sure you understand what wind angles you're looking for, and what tweaks need to be made for each wind angle. So we're going to start with a basic ball. Add 5.4 backspin only, and then we're going to set up with the top of our yellow ring touching the rough fairway line on top, and we're going to have the left side of the ball guide touching the left edge of the cup. So with the yellow ring touching, we're going to have the left side of the ball guide touching the left edge of the cup, just like you see there. That looks good. Let me snap a picture. I'll zoom in so you can get a good look at it. And then I will show you the wind angle tweaks, right? So this is what you want your ball guide to look like. Yellow ring touching on top here. And then the right side, or I'm sorry, left side of the ball guide touching the left edge of the cup here. Right? That's important. That's what you want. If you can get that to happen, you'll have a good shot at dropping this. So after you get that set up, the adjustment is P3 plus 5% max sniper 10 numbers. And here we're going to look at our wind angles. Let me show you what I've got so far for wind angles. Now we've seen some very large variations in wind angle. So, but the main wind angles I'm looking for basically here to here. We're calling that neutral, okay? And it shouldn't need any change. So if your winds are 7 miles per hour or lower, you're going to play just before circle drop OP. If your winds are 7.1 or higher, you're going to play circle drop OP. That's in the neutral angle, okay? That's the no change angle. So 7 or lower is just before circle drop OP. 7.1 or higher is circle drop OP. And that's anywhere between those two red lines. If you find yourself outside the red line, the left here, we're calling that the headwind angle. And that is going to need 2 clicks of right curl. The overpower stays the same as listed earlier, right? 7 or lower is just before circle drop in this angle as well. 7.1 or higher is circle drop in this angle as well. Now, the crosswind angle, which is anything to the right of this line over here, this one is going to need 2 clicks before circle drop for 7 miles per hour or less, and 7.1 or higher is going to play just before circle drop. We don't have the wind push, stifling that ball guide as much and pushing it back. So if you play the same amount of overpower, you're going to end up bouncing just a little bit high, coming in long, and most likely missing just right. So they're not very difficult wind angle tweaks here. And this is a very good opportunity, in my opinion, to get a drop. Just make sure you're paying attention to what you pull into. If you start with a basic ball, you add your 5.4 backspin, winds 11.8 or lower, can switch to a kingmaker. Winds 11.9 or higher should switch to a wind 4 ball. That makes it really easy for you, right? Grab your basic ball, set your backspin. You should already know what ball to switch to. 11.8 or lower can switch to a kingmaker. Set up, put your yellow ring touching. Make sure that left side of that ball guide is touching the cup. check your wind angles. Most of the time, you're going to get neutral, which is no change. Just make sure you're doing the correct OP. Sometimes you're going to see that tailwind angle all the way to the left, which needs a couple clicks of right curl, and sometimes you're going to get the hard crosswind angle all the way to the right, and that is basically one click less overpower than the standard neutral setup, right? So I hope that makes sense to you. Make sure you're paying attention to your wind angles. You have a really, really good opportunity to drop this one. I've been dropping it very consistently with these tweaks, so I wish you the best of luck. Go grab that eagle, and we'll see you on the next hole.